So how are we doing? Oh, I know it seems like it's been a while, but we're still doing a lot of the same old stuff. Right now, Emma's up here getting ready to vacuum the pool, and I'm trying to get our filters cleaned out. We started using a different shot treatment earlier this month, and it's kind of gotten to be a bit of a pain because of the fact that it's such a demand on the filtration system, and it's causing us to have to do a lot of extra vacuuming. And actually I'm getting these filters together for her right now so she can go ahead and do that. So yeah, we'll get over there and take a look at that in just a minute. Let me get this hose and get to work. All right. Yeah, like I said, we've pretty much been doing the same old thing. Kind of trying to keep it going around here, you know. I'm still working on that AC drain, but I've kind of put it on the back burner. I got what I need to put up there, but I've just kind of been in a observation state for now because I've set out bait to take care of the rodent problem, and I've actually witnessed that in action. So things are being taken care of on that end, and I'm also wanting to make sure that everything is going to be copacetic by the time I go to seal up this ceiling again, hopefully for the last time, but I doubt it. But anyway, like I was saying, pretty much doing a lot of the same old stuff, just keeping things going around here, and kids are helping out and doing their summer thing, you know, as little as possible most of the time. And yeah, just the other day had an issue with my housing locking in device, and yeah, see, all of a sudden this thing here is all threaded out, and it's not catching at all. So I had to go and actually fabricate the same type setup on my own here, and of course with a little help here and there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be using to get this thing together now. As soon as I get this done, we're going to head out over here and see how Emma's doing. Alright, looks like you're going to need to bring it in a little closer. Alright, here we go. And it's another hot one out here. I ain't got to tell you. You probably already know. Alright, here we go. It's blowing out all that air now. And we got a hiccup. Alright, let's go see what's happening. I think we got her running now. Let's see what we got. Alright, running through the outside. There you go. And all the way down. Oh my God, look at the pool. It's so green. Yeah, it is. But it looks like we're gonna need to algicide that also. Alright, you should be starting to get suction. Looks like it's taking out. It's so green you can barely see anything down there. Yeah, like I said, go ahead and make a round. Go all the way around the pool with it. And then whatever sticks, grab that brush and see if it comes to just loosening it up so it can go into the filter. I think Abby's got a doctor's appointment here in a little while, so we're probably going to be taking off. Alright. I'm going to look at this tree in the front. Alright, we're going now. I got another project that I need to get going for today. It looks like I'm gonna need to get the boys up out of bed here soon. I'm not saying they're still in bed, but you know, they're in their rooms. You know. So, go back. What are you doing in the garage? Let's go. Out back. This way. This way. Sebastian. Sebastian, let's go. Let's go. Out back. Let's go. No. Let's go. Out back. Oh my God. On. Yeah. New puppies, you know how that is. He's a mess. And he leaves quite a mess. Alright. Let's take a look at here. Yeah, we hadn't quite finished with the rock section either for the what is it, the gnomes garden my wife wants to do. I need to have the boys. I want to get all of this out. But mainly this one down here, because it's sprouting wings. And look at the bird's nest. We got a bird's nest in there somewhere. I can't see it. There it is. Alright. Well, I'm afraid they're gonna have to move. Anyway, there's my neighbor. I've been wanting to holler at him, but I'll get with him here in a little bit. I got something for him. He likes to work on projects. So, yeah. Let's get back out here and get this on. Thinking I heard that today's high is going to be around 93. And that's hot enough for me. 93. But, yeah, I'm not going to be out here enduring too much of that. Nor will I have the kids out here. We'll probably come back out here later on this evening, though, and get a little bit more of this done. But, so I'll get back with you then. Let it cool down some. So yeah, I'm trying to get the walls brushed down a little bit. You can barely see through there because it's so green. How's it going, Emma? You want to say hi? What a beautiful smile, right? I wonder what. Look at that. Yeah. So from green to blue, that's the objective. That's what we're going for here. Alright, so right now we got the green going on. And disclaimer here, this is I always cut this treatment up into 2 separate treatments throughout the week. And I found that using half of the ingredients provided in this box, which would be 2 of the advanced, you get 2 of these, and then you get 4 4 of these, which is the advanced one. This is supposed to have all of your bacteria killing algicide, and all of that type of ingredient on it. And this part of the treatment is cast. You take this and you cast it around from the edge of the pool all the way around with those 2 packages. And actually it comes in 4. They want you to do the whole box, but I don't do the whole box. That's the disclaimer I'm saying right now. If there's a reason why my pool is in the condition that it is now, it may be my own fault. I don't know. But it worked fine just doing it. I do it in increments like that because it does spread it out a lot better. I'm a week down right now. So last week, about this time, I did half of this treatment. And now, a week later, this is where we're at. But we've been using the pool for that week time, and we did have clear conditions all during the use. And so we're gonna do the process again, and all I have left to do right now is just to go ahead and put in the other half of the advanced 2 process of the treatment. So let's do that. All right. Now, as I had mentioned before, the first part of this process is cast all the way around the pool, the first 2 packages. This part, which is funny they give it a red color at the bottom, goes into the skimmer, going straight to the filter. So this part goes straight to the skimmer, straight to the filtration. There you go. All right, let's do this. Yeah, and then that color, that brown color, turns into a gold dust, I believe. That's why the next day when I come out, I'll have that gold dust all along the bottom of this pool. And it's a part of the process that the chemical used to actually clean the water, sanitize it. So once it all drops to the bottom, you vacuum it all out, and your water is all clear and sparkling blue. And it should be good for about a week. That's how it's a weekly process. But like I said, I split the box into 2 weeks because of the size of the pool. This is actually probably for a bigger size pool to take care of for 1 week. I can use this process in my pool twice, making it 2 weeks worth of span. So yeah, that works out all right. All right. And I'll let you see what that looks like once it's done, just so you know. All right. So, as I may have mentioned, maybe I didn't, but no, I'm not sponsored by any of these chemical companies or anything like that. I'm simply a consumer, just like anyone else, and I'm just giving my opinion on the product. So I want you to understand that I'm not getting paid by them in any way. But yeah, if you want to give me a call, but like I'm saying here, it's for a pool system like mine, this is probably not the most carefree way of treating your pool, because of the fact that my system doesn't have a backwash station on the pump system. It's simply a motor running 3 different variable speeds, and the filter housing is, of course, self-contained, and you have to remove those filters in order to clean them. So yeah, that's what makes this product a little bit harder to deal with than most. So, but overall, I do like the product. I've used it. Like I said, we started using it at the beginning of the month. And, well, we just decided we'd try it, but we had never tried it before and had no idea that it was, the extra strain on the filters that it causes. But, and it takes a whole 24 hours for the transformation from the pool to go from green to clear. So, you're gonna have to shut down your pool for a few hours or a day, while you go through this. And it's another thing. So we may continue using it, or maybe on occasions, just for the effect, because the water is really clear and blue. Once the process is done. But other than that, I don't want to take as much time as it takes sometimes to just get the pool clean for use. But like I said, that's just my opinion. I'll be trying out other products, and I believe I've probably even talked about other products in the past. So yeah, I need to go back and look at some of those videos and see what I was using before. We'll see how this comes out.
A few moments later.
So like I said, I'm going to be running to a quick follow-up appointment here, a doctor's appointment for my youngest here with us, Abby, for a little bug bite incident that happened over the weekend. So we're going to follow that up. Let me get going here.
So, as y'all know, summertime's here, of course, and, well, when Abby was playing basketball with her brothers, she got stung by a really little black wasp. And so normally I don't get all excited about anything, but her mom had a real bad reaction to it, and it took her 3 days of intense swelling and pain. And I didn't want to put Abby through this. Tyler, her mom, or Tess, her mom, was older when it happened, so she was a teenager. But Abby's only 8 years old, and I didn't want her to have to go through 3 days of severe pain like that. So we went ahead and rushed her to the ER, and sure enough, by the time we got to the ER, it went from a little one to about that big. And I mean, the swelling was big. So they gave her some medicine, they gave her some cream, and now we're just doing a follow-up. So she's doing okay. You're doing okay?
How you doing?
Yeah. So now we just got to do this follow-up. So we'll see what the doctor says.
Here we go.
Here we go, like he says.
Well, got pretty good parking right up by the front door. Now I need to get myself in there. I'm always the last one to enter. Well, that's part of it, I guess. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Just part of a busy day. Once again, making things happen. It's just your everyday thing, though. Things happen. Let me get in here before they're wondering where I'm at. Fine, huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
No more swelling. Everything's good.
Everything's good.
All right. Well,
but we do have to return in July sometime for their physicals. So that's always fun.
Another appointment. All right, here we go. I'm getting head on back.
Okay, so I know Ron's doing this video, and I just want to intervene real quick. Excuse me, I just finished eating. A friend of mine turned me on to this. Excuse me, I'm burping. I just finished eating again. Sorry. A friend of mine turned me on to this restaurant called Potbelly, and we went and we ordered some sandwiches and some soups, and like one of their combo meals was really good. But I had tried the soup when I had my surgery 3 years ago, and I couldn't eat nothing. I think I ate like 4 spoons, and that was all I was at. 4 spoonfuls, I was at. I was super full. So this time I actually got to eat about half of the cup of soup and half of the sandwich that came with it. It's just like a little 6-cent sandwich, but it is so delicious, and we're probably going to have to integrate that into our normal eating out routine, like as one of the restaurants. But yeah, I wanted to just give a quick one out there. I had the Rec, and Ron had the chicken club, and then the soups that we had. If you're familiar with Potbelly, I'm sure you know. If you're not familiar, Google it, you'll see. But Ron had the cheddar and broccoli, and I had the chicken pot pie, which was amazing. So yeah, and now he's over there. Look, he's over there guiding his children to finish up this lawn. See, because when we were young and we did it, our parents laid it out in a grid. You do it in a square, and you do it in our yard's not square. Yeah. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got like 8 angles. And then the pool, so it doesn't let it be square. So, yeah, we're trying to deal with that. All right, I'll let Ron finish out this video or whatever he's doing, and I'll talk with you people later.
They've gotten quite a good little pile going here from all the sticks we've pulled out of the brush. So that's quite a bit. And yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, let's just get this area here knocked down, and then we'll worry about getting some of these others over here a little later on. Trying to get these little scraps of stick and mayhem that we have piles of out here. So we're trying to go ahead and get those removed so we can get that grass that's coming up in there mowed out. Good job, Alex. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, we got quite a bit of wood gathered up here in the back from tree fallings and what have you. And even though we do have a fireplace there in the house, I don't plan on burning any of this wood in there.
Something made a hole, like I think something made a hole in the ground. Look at that.
Whoa.
And that's deep. I already put some dirt in that thing.
Straight down. I wonder what would dig a hole like that. Guess we'll have to wait and see what comes out.
And I'm pretty sure a snake goes like vertical, so like, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Would go a little bit down,
We have killed a few snakes out here. Well, like I said, we'd wait until later in the evening. And this is definitely the cool of the day. I got Xavier out here right now getting the backyard a little tidied up after a long hot day of dealing with our pool. So gives me a chance to get out here and take a look at our pear tree. And let's see, we got quite a bit coming out this year. Yeah, quite a bit. And as you can see, it's definitely the golden hour. Yeah, and you know what that means. So I'm getting ready to sit down and take the load of the day off. Yeah? Huh? Yeah.
It's like a pencil sign.
Yeah.
And if you click it, it goes to a whole bunch of errors, and you can also click it completely
to
free without
consider.
actually having to watch ads.
I'll have to check it out. You have to show me that next time we go to edit. Well, that's a good thing too. All right. Well, there you have it. New editing tricks out there. We may try them, may not. Who knows? We'll check it out. But anyway, for now, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Until the next time. I'll see you. Alright. Oh! Gotta finish my soda up, so dude. What do we got here? Alright then.